Fire. In the bottom right, we have the red Zerg player representing Root. He's Hydra. Hydra, a man of few words, who's top decked and wrecked his way through NA, finishing in number 1 in the Estados Unidos, I think, for the latter qualifier, and then in the Northwest, Senor Loranger, aka HuK, the Naranja Perotas player. So Hydra's stuck with red, QXC was purple, and HuK is orange. Does HuK always play as orange? I feel like I can't remember. Maybe it was on accident. Maybe it was to make the game harder to spectate. I don't know. I have probably one of, if not the highest StarCraft quality stream as far as like video quality goes. Pretty sure there's like no other stream that beats mine. But even then, these red and orange can probably still... The limitations of internet, right? Otherwise, I could obviously increase the quality, but then no one would be able to watch it, so... I could make a Google Fiber only stream where you basically can't watch my stream unless you have fiber internet. And then I'd really love that, because then I could experience what it's like to have less than 100 viewers again. So, Hydra, very, very normal build here. Quick hatch, to gas, into pool. Look at that drone transfer. Oh yeah. He wants that money. Money, 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 money. And we have a fast adapt opening from HuK as he takes his gold base as well. So, Hydra, already getting a little bit of that sweet gold dosh. Still mining a little teensy little bit of gas. And a quick Twilight Castle for HuK as well. So, HuK is setting himself up to get prepared as he is getting ready to put on some pressure. And I'm guessing he wants to use the gold minerals to basically just launch himself forward with a ton of adepts. Use the extra minerals to get a lot of gateways, use those gateways to a lot of adepts, and use those adepts to kill everything. And I'm very interested to see how exactly he goes about doing that. So he dumps the Chrono onto the Twilight and the Warp Gate. And someone just donated. But I don't have any of that open right now. So thank you. Do you have resonating glaives on the way?
For combing your hair, bro.
No problem. I'm glad I combed my hair today. HuK,
Somebody
with
call
a
for
dark
an
shrine
exterminator.
behind this, and Mighty Duck 7 just subscribed. Well memed. Thank you, baby girl. So HuK's got a pylon out here. Wait, didn't HuK do this in like all the other qualifier games of his that I cast? Now that I think about it, and look, Hydra's like, yo man, I ain't falling for them tricks. I ain't falling from them tricks. Oh, well, that was actually from my old boss, that donation. Nice meme. So Hydra, with the Overlord speed, he sees everything, man. He's that guy with binoculars outside your window when you're getting ready for prom night. And he knows. He knows all the things you don't want people to know. So, the dank shrine is coming in. There's no pylon out on the map. Hydra's done a great job of preventing HuK from being able to attack or really do anything. Like, he's going to have resonating glaives. So, his attack speed is about to go up. But that's still going to be difficult to handle. Like, he's still going to have a hard time pushing across the map. Instead, he's just going to take a third base. Why, you ask? Because there's nothing else you can do. Like, he doesn't have a pylon out on the map with a warp gate. He can't actually build anything. So, if he can't build units out on the map, I don't understand what exactly it is that he thinks he's going to be able to do that will allow him to get aggressive. So, Lair is finishing. He's already got spores in each base. Actually, just some main. Yeah, no, main, natural, and third. So, Hydra is feeling. I mean, Hydra's just. He's feeling sexy as hell right now. He's in a great spot. He's got everything he wants. He's got everything he needs. HuK, of course, is getting his next bases of gold. I mean, you get a gold, you get a gold, and you get a gold. Really, gold bases are all anybody should be taking. So, HuK continuing to mine away. He's got more warp gates ready, and he's like, hey, do you have skin on? Oh, no. Why is he asking? Is HuK gonna try to get Hydra disqualified? Kappa. He should be able to tell that these lings don't have the skin. The lings with the skins are really, really big. I wonder if HuK would have asked for a regame if he had that skin on. Do you think, I feel like HuK would probably own the collector's edition of the game. But I don't know if he would actually use those. I feel like you shouldn't be... There should be, like, some skins that are banned. Like the Ling skin, but I don't think the Zealot skin's that bad. I mean, hell, I don't even think the Colossus Purifier skin is that bad. Although I have heard that the Colossus Tal'Darim skin does make it a bit hard to tell. Like, if it's a hallucination or not, but... Oh, well. Shout out to hashtag Roddy in the chat. I know Roddy loves my PvZ analysis. Force fields, tasteless. Beautiful force fields, grabbing these roaches. But not really that many more force fields left, so these Archons are going to have to back it up. Next force field's pretty good, but losing one of those Archons means losing most of the power in this army. And unfortunately, this is not the Roddy-style Phoenix DT, which means you cannot run, you cannot hide. You're going to lose this Archon. No! Archons are so expensive. So, HuK, he's got his second gold base up, and he's transitioning into Double Robo. Double Robato. Dormo Origato Double Robo. And he loses all his sentries, too. So I think Hydra's basically like, look, man, you tried to DT rush me. You tried to Adept speed rush me. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to kill rush you. That's right. He's got a Dropper Lord. Lings are spilling into your base. But you're also going to have to defend your face. There are Adepts here, but the Roaches are great. And they walk all over these gateway units all day. And the Ravagers throw their corrosive biles as they step forward. Oh, the pylon has been triggered. Like many things, you want to avoid them when they're triggered, but it still dies. The next couple of roaches come up. 2 more pylons get triggered, but they're going to be picked off as well. There's just so much here. And oh! Not a fun day to be a probe. As HuK's Adepts are on the run, and the third base has been bowled over, overwhelmed, destroyed, mutilated. Boom! The mothership core is dead as well. So we've got double Immortals, a mining out gold base, and a mining out main base. HuK starts 7 pylons because he lost so many buildings. He is now supply blocked. And, ooh. I mean, HuK, he can't hold here forever, right? I just don't think it's going to work, man. These Immortals are trying real hard. Immortal a good unit, yes, but... He's dropping. He's using... Oh, that is actually dirty. Drop the Ravager, use Corrosive Bile, and then lift up. Well, he's actually... Hydra is actually funneling a lot into this. He is actually just going for the straight up beat you to death. This is such a funny engagement to watch. He's killed a lot, but I think he's finally going to break free. Oh, the micro! Woo, woo. This is cooler when you can't see health bars. Oh my god. Nope, loses 1, loses 2. GG. Hydra takes the first game. Thank you for that resub, Skyhawk Delta. 13 months. Base taste. Dank memes. Oof. Kenobi. Thanks for combing your hair, bro. Wow. What a troll. Alright, then. We're loading into game numero dos. Make sure you're all following me on Twitter at NathaniusTV. If all 2,000 of you, 3,000 of you followed, I'd go over 20,000 Twitter followers, and then I'd run another tournament. That's right, guys. This is how I bait you. Loading into game 2. It's on Dust Towers. He's the big guy for you. Spawning in the top right, we have the red deserved player Hydra up 1-0. He is just on his A game today, says Katamko in chat, and I agree with you. He is on his A game because it's the first letter of the alphabet. So if you're off to a good start, then obviously that's great. I don't know what that means. In the bottom left, spawning as the orange Protoss. The Protoss de Naranja. Es Señor HuK. Señor HuK. Va a la gateway. A la simulator. I don't know what the building names are in Spanish. I haven't taken Spanish since senior year of high school, so rip. Hatchery on the way for Hydra. And if you go by my face, that's like 50 years ago, so. HuK. I mean, Hydra's really good, right? So, I really feel like HuK is going to have to... HuK really needs to just pull something crazy out. And I actually liked his build last game. I loved it, up until the part where Hydra scouted it completely. And I think if you're Hydra, that's probably what you should be doing, is just open up like ridiculously defensive with scout-heavy stuff. And just be everywhere, Ming. Just be everywhere so that you can see what's going on, so that you can defend, defeat, top deck, and wreck your opponents in a big, big way.
Somebody call for an exterminator.
Anyway, ESM Boss just subscribed. Well met. Thank you, baby girl. Thank you very much. Can I get a Sir 1, Sir 2, Sir WM in the chat? This 5-minute stream delay makes me want to cry. But I guess it's impossible for these guys to cheat. I mean, if Hydra wanted to know what HuK's build was and he opened my stream, he'd just be like, why is Nate sitting there waiting for another game? And HuK, his probe is going to leave the base. So he's like, okay, he's got speed, mining a little bit more gas. But Hydra's been doing that a lot. Just getting a little bit extra. So, not really anything super weird or out of the ordinary. Anyway, we will see what HuK does this game. His Nexus is going to be finished very soon. You know, the Nexus reminds me of like a Wonder in Age of Empires. You think if HuK just built like 8 Nexus next to each other, they'd all super transform into a big Wonder and then he'd just win? Might be better than trying to macro versus Hydra, because he is so hot right now. Almost killed an Overlord. But HuK, he's dancing, he's looking, and Ling slips through, and he is going to be happy to see everything. The probes, are they going to go for it? Hydra's like, nope, I don't want to take any chances. Oh. Sees the Stargate. He knows. The Overlord does die. Oh, look, his bits are right there in the Protoss ruins. You know what I miss were like these burning buildings. I miss when Protoss buildings burned like that. Honestly, I think if Blizzard made a patch at some point where highly damaged Protoss buildings had that blue fire around them, I think that would actually save esports. This is not a joke. I would love that. I would actually stop killing Protoss buildings with my drops, just so I could watch them burn. Because it would be so mesmerizing. It's like when you play the first mission of the Brood War Protoss campaign, and you're just there with like Zeratul, and all these Protoss buildings are burning around you, and it's just like, it's so bad. I don't know, it's such a badass thing. So Hydra opened up with Overlord speed again, because he knows that HuK is probably going to do something weird to try and beat him. Now, this time around, HuK is playing very greedy. He's going straight up to this third base pretty quickly, and he's got his Stargate pumping out Phoenix. So not really a whole lot going for him on the ground, but the Phoenix want to shut down Overlords if they can. The Phoenix want to kill drones, obviously, if they can. And an Evolution Chamber is on the way. I think this is just for +1 attack, since you're not going to drop a Protoss player that has Phoenix. So yeah. And let us see what he's going to do. What he's going to make happen. As he picks off the... Oh, finish him. I wanted to be like, yeah, he's going to kill the Overlord. This is like high-speed pursuit, guys. I love this game. Well, that one didn't blow into pieces. But there's a lot of roaches. If Pig was here commentating this match, he'd say there's a lot of roaches coming in. There's a lot of roaches that are going to push up onto this third base. Now we've got one pylon that can be triggered. Second pylon that can be triggered. And, oh! Ling drop into the main! Wow, he actually did drop the Protoss player that it drops. It's not very effective, but tries to distract him. And there we go. First pylon has been triggered in the third base. Roaches are getting on top of it. The second pylon could be triggered as well. Or he re-triggers the pylon as it dies. No, he triggers the pylon in the main base. But that means none of the pylons in the third base are triggered anymore. Doesn't matter. He's got enough Phoenix to defend. And the Phoenix will pick up the rest of these roaches. Solid hold, actually. HuK didn't really lose anything. Yeah, he didn't lose a single... Holy... He didn't lose a single worker. He lost a Zealot and 5 Adepts this game. And a Sentry. Rip Sentry. Anyway. Interesting to see. Interesting to see. Phoenix are going to move out now. And HuK wants to answer back. He wants to throw out a couple punches of his own. Keep in mind, HuK's got this third base, and Hydra does not have a fourth. So with no fourth base, HuK is as happy and pretty as can be. He's a pretty princess right now, seeing that there's no fourth base. If you're a Protoss, you're like, man, I got my third up. I got it saturated. Half, man, you got the gas, so mostly saturated. And I'm going double robo. My opponent's lair isn't even done yet. I mean, even Roddy, who would love to let you guys know the truth behind PvZ, can't disagree with me here. That if this was Kev, and he was in this seat right now, he'd be like, yeah, I'd have a really fun time still losing to Hydra from this position. Charge is on the way. +1 attack. There are no Carapace upgrades, so the Zerglings won't be particularly useful. However, there's not a lot of Zerglings being made. These Phoenixers coming in, getting some Overlords. Although if this was Roddy, he'd probably build a lot more Phoenix with this. And you know what? It would probably work too, because I doubt Hydra's ever played anybody that's played Phoenix DT against him. Immortal on the way. Double Immortal production. No, Immortal Observer. Probably into Double Immortal or maybe Double Disruptor. I don't know. But the Lurker Den is on the way. The Den of Lurkers. It's that place for all the people right now in the chat, in the stream that never actually chat. This is where all of you guys hang out. Okay? So I'd like to just officially rename it to the Twitch chat den. Or at least, I don't know. Maybe the people that just don't copy pasta at all. Anyway. More scouting. He's speeding through. He's on a blaze of glory. He sees everything. Twilight. Forges. Saw the double robo. He knows everything. He's that guy that went to the library and actually read the books when your class got forced to go to the library. While you tried to find a way around the VPN to get onto Battle.net, this guy actually read the books. He knows. He knows it all. And he's got so many Hydras as well. Hydras. Man, I remember in Wings of Liberty when Hydras were terrible units, and you never really saw them, but now I can finally say Hydras every game. This Queen's... Oh, Hydras pop out in the nick of time. And, Phoenix is Phoenix. Hey, Phoenix is a character. He could have his own Phoenix. Well, anyway, HuK, he can take this base now. Is that pylon blocking him? I wonder if he's tried to build it, but he's realized... No, he's actually just warping in more. He's getting an Oracle as well. That's an interesting choice. I guess he wants it to maybe use it as like anti-Hydralisk unit. No, he wants to get Revelation on the Lurkers. He wants Revelation on the Lurkers. That makes sense. No, the Protoss buildings, when they burned, they didn't actually lose health. It was just like a visual effect. And he's gonna come up here and fight, but there's way too many Lurkers. Hydra's Lurkers. Hydra's and Lurkers. Hydra's Lurkers and Hydra's are really, really dealing a lot of damage with this. Like, Charge Lot Archon isn't supposed to be too bad, but there's just so many Hydralisks and the Lurkers in the back. Immortals, they wreck this army, but there's just not enough support, you know? HuK needs a new bra, I think, with this army composition. He is actually dealing a lot of damage. Every time he forces those Lurkers to reposition, he's getting some serious work done. But it's still a difficult... Oh, what do you do? No! He move commanded his immortals into the Roach Hydra army. That's not good. That could cost him everything. These lurkers continuing to move forward, but I mean, he threw away a good 2 immortals there. These Archons pop out. Very good versus Roach Hydra, if they can actually attack them. And these Phoenix, what are they doing? These, I don't even know, man. Oh, there we go. Nice revelation. Time warp drop. Bam! Okay, so these units all get picked up. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Wait, did those lurkers get dropped back underground? What? Okay. Anyway, yeah, he's dead. GG. Am I wrong, or did those... Maybe there were more lurkers than I thought. Maybe there were like 6 lurkers. I thought he picked up all of the lurkers, and I was just like, why did they not all get unburrowed? That would have been very weird. Thanks for the Twitter followers, boys. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm just chilling. I'm just doing more of a chill style cast today. I know. Some of you guys would prefer for me to scream at the top of my lungs, but I just can't do that every single time I cast. So yeah, thank you. Hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you guys are enjoying the memes. Please stop saying triggered. Oh, does that trigger you? And someone sent me a Snapchat saying, be my Galentine. But tomorrow's Valentine's Day. I don't think there's a Galentine Day. Did I miss something? Laralac Crest. We're loading into game 3. And spawning in the top left, we have the Red Zerg player. His name is Dongwan, but his StarCraft name is Hydra. There you go. Yeah, so Hydra, currently up 2-0 on this best of 5, looking good, looking great. His favorite caster, of course, is Nate, and so is this guy. In the bottom right, the orange Protoss, we have HuK. I mean, if I'm just going to be honest with you guys, I'm not trying to belittle HuK or anything like that with my commentary. Hydra's just the worst draw anybody could have gotten in this bracket. Like, Pult's here and there, you know. Pult's like, meh, sometimes I'm good, sometimes I'm not so great. And then Hydra's just like, man, I'm great all the time. Hydra's more great than a bowl of Frosted Flakes. That's really saying a lot. So, let's just say that this is one of those matchups where no one would be happy to have to play against Hydra. And Hydra, I mean, he's just in a great spot, right? We've got the pool coming in, just starting the hatchery. We have gas already coming in, so quick speed. It's a good map for quick speed. Laralac Crest recently had the rocks changed. So it used to be destructible rocks here. That would create a pathway. It was like collapsible rocks, and then it blocked this. But now they're like, nah, just get rid of that. Yum. There you go. Now there's just a giant rocks. These rocks don't even have a name. You know, at least these rocks have a name. These are the unbuildable rocks. These rocks are unbuildable. But it's actually kind of depressing when you think about it, that in this game, like, some of the rocks are called hardened materials. These are just rocks. These are just rocks, man. I don't know why we have to destroy the rocks. Why can't we just push them out of the way? You know what I mean? Why does the game have to be so violent? You already have Marines and cute little Carbotlings dying every game. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Natural expansion's almost done for HuK, as he's getting his adept out. Another gate on the way. See what I did there? He's got another gateway on the way. Gate on the way. Eh. Ooh, adept. Gets an early frag here. Nice bit of money, of course, to start off the pistol round with. And he's going to step forward. He's trying to chase him up B Hall. And it looks like he should be able to at least nab one of them on the way out. Ooh, but look at that. Taking cover at the last second. Great, great play. 3 of them still trying to get outside. This adept edging closer and closer and closer. Oh, he's getting close. 2 lings on the run, but speed is done. Oh! The Flankerino comes by, but these Lings are gonna see everything for Hydra. Boom, I see your gates. What else shall I see? I see your gate. I see your gas. I see your probes. Ooh, what's hiding here? What's hiding here? It's nothing! Yay! So, not much information to be gleaned from the Ling scout except the second gateway, which honestly doesn't say a whole lot. But HuK's getting the Twilight up front. His Lings did see that, though, which is important. He knows. He knows. And that is going to help him out a little bit, since he'll be able to prepare again. Look at this Baneling nest. I think he wants to drop Banelings on the Adepts. Or he just wants to drop Bane. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. He's going to drop Bane. He's going to do Baneling drop. He's going to Baneling drop. He's been getting Overlord speed every game so far. Wait for it. Wait for it. Does he have an Evo chamber? No. Wait, he has a Baneling nest, but no evolution chamber? Son, I'm disappointed. Rotorn starts up. So we got the Baneling nest. There we go. He's gonna make some Banes. What's that Ling doing? He's just hashtag chilling. There go the Adepts. Now, Resonating Glaives isn't ready yet, so it's possible that, he gets into a good spot here. And HuK, now that he has Resonating Glaives, needs to make a play. He's got his third base coming in. Okay, so I guess he doesn't want to attack. Stargate follow-up. I really wanted Hydra to drop Banes. But he doesn't have Overlord speed either, so that's not going to work. He's been getting Overlord speed for scouting. Unfortunately, he hasn't made too much use of it. As this Phoenix does get picked off. Well, it's a hallucinated Phoenix. He's trying to break the rocks. This Overlord should die. I mean, these three, yeah, Stalkers are going to kill that. So he's breaking it down. And the Banelings just run up. What? Oh my god, it actually worked! Okay, that actually just happened. Kills the Sentry, runs into the main and the third base. Well, that's unfortunate. So he has to open a few more Adepts, but wow, I didn't think he'd actually kill all those Adepts with 5 Banelings. Holy. Interesting game. Very interesting game. Double Robo on the way. Void Ray's coming out. Just one Void Ray, right? Not a lot of Void Rays. Void Rays are so good. 0.36 attack speed. That's actually awesome. These Lings are getting to work on the rocks again. They don't even care if they die. Spire and Hydralisk again. Hydra's Hydra Den is ready. And what is HuK gonna do? He sent out a lone Void Ray all by itself. This is like Dragon Ball. And the Queen's just sitting there. Nope. Little Void Ray couldn't do it all on its own. Did you guys know Void Rays are one of the only armored units in the game that have no armor? The Void Ray actually does not have any armor by default, despite the fact that it's called armored. Funnily enough, the Queen, which has no tag for armor, has 1 armor. Checkmate, atheists. A lot of Mutalisks are coming out into the map. But are they going to be enough? So we have charge finishing. I believe there's no blink, right? So the Phoenix are the only answer for the Mutalisks. This one sees now. So he should know that there's mutas. Oh, okay, now he knows. He triggers the pylon. And that's enough to stop it for now. Some of these Stalkers are quite weak, though. He wants to bait this Mothership Core out to the sea of place where there's no pylons. Like, right here is a great spot for that Mothership Core to be if you're Hydra. because look, the only pylon is so far. There's only one pylon in the main base. And he's like, yep, just keep running. The Phoenix, though, they do finish at a really good time. They show up just in the nick of time, pulverizing that base, and they actually do need to get rid of these mutas because HuK has a warp prism, but he's seen it with 2 of his lings, 3 of his lings have seen it now. So, HuK, he's been spotted. Hydra knows. Hydra's on the prowl. He's looking. Oh, no. And Hydras are about to catch the... okay. Thought he was going to keep going towards the center. He tried to find it, but he couldn't. Oh, get some of the Phoenix, though. That's nice. He's waiting with this. Hydra's like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. He thinks he hasn't... He thinks the prism is still somewhere here. He's hoping it'll just fly by the top of the map. Which is surprisingly working well, because HuK's got 6 supply here, and this is like... a lot. It's like 16 supply. But HuK is gonna step out to the center. Uh-oh. There's a lot of Hydras, man. Lurker Den's almost done. We got Double Immortal on the way. Templar Archives. There's that Warp Prism. Who's a good Prism? Who's a good Prism? So now the Zealots are inside of the main base. They have +1. But the Lings have +1 Carapace, so they actually don't 2-shot the Lings, which is a really big deal. These Zealots could have just trucked through, but there's another big warp in that third base. A lot more Zealots are coming in here. Mutas are coming out to help defend this, and at the same time, big army. The whole army from Hydra caught out of position as the 4th base takes a lot of fire. He doesn't have any Ravagers, so Force Fields could be useful here. HuK, drop the Force Field. There we go. Great Force Fields, actually, to keep the army away, but he just needs to kill this base and get out. Recall. Which base? 5 Lurkers. Lurker's gonna lurk, mate. The cannons are on the way, but they're not ready yet. 3 Archons being made. Oh boy. There's a lot of Hydras here, though. The Archons would be great against the Lings, but how is he going to kill the Hydralisks? Because I don't know, man. The Immortals are coming up. There's the Lurkers. They're lurking. Phoenix are going to come up here. Oh, he doesn't have any detection. He's building an Oracle, but is it going to be too late? The whole army just collapsing, descending upon HuK's base as he gets ready to put the nail in the coffin for our Protoss hero. The Zerg force overwhelming the Phoenix, picking up a few of them, but the Immortals are doing everything they can, but dropping 1 by 1. It's not gonna... Wait! Is he actually holding? Wow. I was getting already... Man, I was already in GG mode. Well, the Lurkers are still getting a lot of work done here. Oh, HuK didn't die. What an incredibly well-fought battle. Immortals are very powerful units. Holy... I did not think Immortals were actually good enough to win that fight. That's not a... Wow. He actually won that fight with like 10 Immortals. Holy. Wow. Well then, I have to rethink my philosophy on how good Immortals are. A couple Mutas are going to swing in the back for Hydra to try to do this. He's got another wave of Hydras. He's got more Lurkers, but his army's smaller than it was last time, so surely this isn't going to work, right? He can't just attack him again. Oh, he's going to go for the rocks. Okay, Lurkers are in a position to cut the base off. And HuK tries to whip in some Zealots to defend, but those are going to die immediately. He's going to kill a Gateway. And the Lurkers, great job preventing the flank there. At the same time, these 3 Mutas are just being so annoying. Ugh. More and more Lurkers on the way. Tough spot to be in. Oh, he comes in, he tags with the Oracle, but the Mutalisks might actually kill this cannon, and then they can continue to kill probes, which would be really sick. HuK is going to come out and fight against a fully arced Zerg swarm. The Lurkers have been picked off. A few more are going to finish up, but I think at this point, Hydra's got too many Hydras, and they are going to kill him. Ha ha, he says. GG!